How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Not just any other review. Mystery beer. A little bit of spooky, as per the label, mystery beer review. Oddly enough, it is Halloween. I am doing a mystery beer. I got that sweet paper towel, spiders and bats and spider webs kind of can. Little black electrical tape. A little departure from the more refined blue painter's tape, but I kind of dig it. And yeah, this one comes courtesy of Anthony from Ohio. Thank you very much, brother. He sent me off a box of a little bit of non-mystery and a bunch of mystery beers. This is the only can that he sent. So we're going to dive into this sucker, see what she's got. Yeah, nothing to say other than it is a spooky label. Mystery beers, what are they? They are beers that people send to me. What am I doing right now? I'm trying to get this tape below the lip so when I pour it doesn't actually get all kind of soaked with beer and getting that nice electrical tape adhesive down there. But yeah, people wrap up beers, they send them to me, I open them, I talk about them, I drink them, and see what's what, and then we go from there. And then I unwrap it, and then I tell you if I dig it or not, and we see how close I get. A whole bunch of bits and pieces. So if you ever want to send me mystery beers, just reach out. It's the only way I can do them, you know, and it's the only kind of beer I really ever ask for, just because there's no way for me to do them without the mystery portion of the show. But what do we have here? I mean, that's super clear, like uber clear. It could go any different direction, though. You can go in a Belgian single, can go in a triple, could go in an IPA, could go, I doubt Saison, but it could go sour. It could go a couple different directions, but from distance, you know, rich golden color, not much of a head on her. So yeah, let's see what the nose has. I don't know where I'm sitting. To be honest with you, I'm getting apple vibes from it, though. I'm getting like kind of like somebody. There's hops involved. There are hops involved, but it's not like crazy over the top hops. Almost like maybe kind of like a Belgian triple. It's lacking that kind of bubble gum kind of yeasty Belgian ester, but it's the closest thing I can get to. Yeah, it's like an apple Saison. It smells like it's actually a decent ABV, like pushing up towards 10%. But yeah, there's a sweetness to it. There's a candied apple vibe to it, a green candied apple, but not in a souring way. And it smells like it has a bit of punch to it, a bit of oomph to it. But it could be like a soft kind of spirit barrel thing, but it smells almost like a blend between like a Belgian golden ale and a kind of cider, like kind of like a blend like that. So yeah, I'm really curious about this one. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is somebody's triple IPA. Yeah. There's a big punch of hops, a big punch of alcohol in it, getting this big warming heat throughout it. A lot of those apple vibes are still there, but are really tempered, and that hop explosiveness kind of comes into play. Didn't really get much as far as an aggressive hop in the nose, but it's definitely there in the taste. It tastes a little disjointed though, because the way the alcohol comes off slightly evaporated acetone kind of alcohol. So she's very aggressive on the alcohol front. The big aggressive hops are old school, old noble, spicy, bittering, all your C kind of hops. Not a dense mouthfeel, but not a thin one either. Yeah, this is I've never had this before. I'm almost positive. Yeah, so I'm saying it's somebody's. Oh, this might be whiskey barrel aged too. I know that's weird to kind of pull out of left field because I haven't really talked about it, but it has this kind of smoked rye, spicy, almost peaty like kind of quality to it. So I could see somebody's like triple IPA, Asian like Canadian whiskey barrels or something like that. I know I'm kind of off in left field. I'm probably going to totally miss every point of this, but it's got a big alcohol content. It's got a little bit of spicy, peat mossy, smoky, kind of dirty, earthy thing going on top of those big herbally hops. Done and done. It's hops, it's sweetness, It's a big booziness, and that big booziness gives me like a kind of Canadian whiskey kind of vibe to it. Done and done. I have no idea what I'm drinking. Like I said, I would just fall in a kind of triple IPA / barrel-aged triple IPA world, but this comes off to me like a gigantic beer. Trying to pick up the tape. Why don't we just rip all this off here? Okay, what do we have here? It's a Brewdog beer. Which is apt because, you know, they open up a place in Scotland. So let's see what we have here. This is their West Coast Double IPA, 8.5%. It is their Native Son. Brewed in the USA. Born in Scotland, brewed in the USA. So it's definitely a Columbus-based beer. At Brewdog, we brew uncompromising, bold, irreverent beer. Blah, blah, blah. Our approach is modern day rebellion. Blah, 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 blah. It's mainstream. Double India Pale Ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume. Done and done. Yeah, it's not my favorite kind of beer. Let's put it that way. It tasted more like a triple IPA. How boozy it came off. It came off way boozier than 8.5%. Although 8.5%, you're kind of dipping in that kind of triple IPA range, but I thought it was more closer to 10 plus. The hops are super kind of aggressive in that West Coasting fashion, that kind of old school bittering hop with the big spicy component. I didn't really kind of lean towards pine much on this one, more just a big bold spiciness. Like I said, kind of threw that kind of weird whiskey barrel spiciness in at the end. I would really be curious if this has anything kind of going on. That's not necessarily not necessarily barrel wise, because they didn't even mention it on here, but maybe if they put some kind of rye component in this or something like that. They don't actually mention any of that on there, but I got that big kind of spicy component. Yeah, that kind of made me think of like a peat moss kind of Canadian whiskey kind of phenolic kind of alcohol kind of thing. I'm kind of okay with what I said. It was very uninspiring beer for me. You know, I haven't had a Brewdog beer in years, so it goes without saying that I haven't had one born out of Columbus yet. But yeah, this just really... Yeah, I mean, sure, West Coast IPA, you know, but not a good one. Let's put it that way. It's kind of poopy. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, that's all I got. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late. No. Value and availability? No idea. It's a Brewdog. Chances are you'll be able to get it anywhere sitting on a shelf for several months and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like big, huge West Coast IPAs, but you want kind of like an acetone kind of alcohol base to it, and a big, huge bittering, spicy hoppiness with not much kind of pininess or any of that kind of more coveted kind of West Coast kind of IPA flavors. Something that's just kind of, yeah, not like a West Coast IPA, but close enough to where that's what you call it. Then you'll like this one. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little Brewdog beer right now. And hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.